Hey guys, I am back with another scrapbooking layout process video. I'm going to be using these papers from the March and February HIP kits. And I don't know if you guys noticed this theme with Maggie Holmes. She likes swans. It's in the Bloom collection, it's in the Gather collection, and it's in the new collection. So I'm just going through and showing you all of the different swans in her collection. But that is not the exciting part for today. The exciting part for today is that my dear husband has agreed to do a voiceover for you guys. So I am going to hand this on over to him. His name is Cameron, so give him all the love you can.
I'm Cameron, and I'm doing a voiceover for my lovely wife, Mary. Took much, well, not too much coercion, but just in the right place. The Maggie Holmes person, is she from Portland? Because that would make sense. Birds, Portland.
Stick a bird on it and
Stick a bird on it and call it art.
No, she's not from Portland.
That would have been perfect. So now I'm just explaining what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here, my lovely wife is cutting out circles of the various papers that she likes. I don't know what she's doing at this point. You know what this is like? This is the scrappy, crafty version of Connect 4. So if you get it right, you get a special prize. And she's still playing Connect 4. We could have conversations about how my wife is playing Connect 4 by herself. But anyway, there's a picture. It looks like it's a picture of my daughter in front of, I can't quite see really, but those birds? No.
They're geesey ducks.
They're geesey ducks. I don't know what that is. Sounds like something that would be tasty for Thanksgiving. But
We
anyway.
were at the park with Martha.
Okay.
And she wanted to see the ducks. And I was really concerned about ducks biting her in the butt.
That is a valid concern. Although usually it's the geese, not the ducks, that do the butt biting. Here she is painting a square that is purple. And now she's... Oh, is this what this is embossing, right?
Nope.
No. What was that?
That was my heat gun.
That was her heat gun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That sounds terrifying.
It does get pretty hot.
That almost sounded like inappropriate for this video.
Because I use the word hot.
Forgive my wife. She sometimes does not remember her audience. And
okay, Pastor, settle down now.
Yes, I'm settled down. All right, so this is a decorated circle. I know that thing's called circle punch. And she's putting the shiny stuff on the circles. We had a conversation about this shiny stuff yesterday. What was it called?
Sequins.
Sequins, right. And she was really excited because she was getting sequins. And then I had a moment where I'm not like in on style stuff, and the only thing I knew of sequins is that people put them on their jeans in the 80s. But apparently they have a resurgence now in the scrappy crafty world. And I got to be honest, it looks pretty cool. But don't tell anybody I ever said that. I don't know what that is though, honey. What is that?
It's a thing.
That's how I would have described it. I would have said this is a thing. This is a thing.
It's just a little shaker pocket that I created.
A shaker pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it that you will have shaking in your pocket?
Well, nothing. I mean, that'll have sequin shaking in its pocket.
Why would you want sequin shaking in your pocket?
Because it's pretty.
Oh, but if it's in your pocket, nobody will see it.
No, they do, because I covered it with vellum. And then stuck it down on the paper.
Which is the transparent stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see through it. Okay. Here we have more circles and squares.
Cutting of the paper.
And cutting of the paper. And is that tape? Glue? What is it?
It is. It's a tape gun.
It's a tape gun. I know a lot about tape guns.
So we got heat guns and tape guns in this video.
Tape guns and heat guns.
I'm dangerous.
NRA, look out. My wife is a proud gun owner. Tape, heat.
Mm-hmm.
you need it, she's got it. Now she's sewing.
I even have a glue gun.
And she's got a glue gun.
I don't
glue,
use it in this video.
Tape, heat, look out. My wife is like the dead shot of scrapbooking.
Yes.
And she was just sewing this piece of paper. I got to be honest and say I have no idea why you'd want to sew a piece of paper, but I know that the end product is going to look really good. So here we go, more circles and squares. She's laying them all out. That must be a theme here. It's swans, circles, and squares.
It's all S's.
And geesey ducks. It's all S's?
Mm-hmm.
That's the theme?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, except for circles start with a C.
Well, it sounds like an S.
It does sound like an S. So, that can be confusing. It's
You're so much smarter than me.
No, it's just, I'm just more of a smart ass than you, that's all.
Oh, Rosie, hush.
That's our dog. She wants to participate. She really likes circles and squares too. So, more circles and squares. To be totally honest, I have absolutely no idea what's going on here. Oh, it's a sewing machine. And she calls that one Rosie, which is the same name of our dog.
Rosie Marie is my sewing machine.
Rosie Marie, yep. And tell me why you're sewing paper?
Because it's pretty.
Because it's pretty. All right.
It adds a really fun texture to it. And I don't know why, but when you add that extra stitching, it just takes the layout to a new level. It gives it added interest.
Okay. Well, I completely can appreciate that. Look, well, it was a rectangle, but she made it a square again. No, it's still a rectangle. We have a new shape, ladies and gentlemen. That's a rectangle. A yellow piece of paper on the back of the photo, is that to give it like some oomph, some highlight, some...
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, that makes sense.
That's funny that you use that word, I use that word all the time.
Do you?
OOMPHF.
Well, we've been together for 17 years. You know what they say, the longer you're together, the more you become like the other person.
Yeah.
So apparently that means I'm going to start playing with sequins. I'm not sure which one of my habits you'll pick up on, but good luck with that. So we're spelling something out here. I see goo. Oh, goose. Are you going to spell goosey duck?
No.
See, that we should probably fix that, because you said these are goosey ducks. You're putting goose. You should put goosey duck. Right?
It's only because that's what Abby calls it, is goosey ducks.
Isn't a goosey duck the big clam thing that you get in the ocean?
That's a gooey duck.
Oh, gooey duck. Goosey duck, gooey duck. You can see how I got confused. So duck, duck, goose. This is looking good. That is a game that my daughter would love to play, probably 24/7.
I wouldn't let her play it with the goosey ducks because they'd bite her in the butt.
And to be honest, this would be a good time for this to be like a public service announcement, to not ever let your 4-year-old play duck, duck, goose with real ducks and geese.
Yes. No children were harmed in this video.
Yeah, no
nor
children
were geese.
Were harmed in this video at all. Absolutely not.
Speaking of children.
Speaking of children, she's in. She's
invaded our private space.
She's invaded our private space, which is what happens when you have kids. They invade your private space. In fact, you don't have private space anymore. It's all there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So finishing touches here. My wife is really good at this stuff. I got to be honest. I always appreciate the finished product. It's really pretty. But I'm just astounded at the attention to detail. She's really good at this stuff, and I'm sure others of you are also equally as good. But
thank you.
You're very welcome. But the process and to get to that is mind-boggling for me. It's a little crazy. But
it's my therapy.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than going and seeing a counselor.
So much cheaper. So much cheaper. So look at this. This finished product is, we're getting there.
So that's that's the chipboard sheet from the Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams collection.
Can you give me the English translation for what you just said?
Well, you call it urethra.
That's right. Yes. Yes.
Instead of ephemera.
Yep. My wife uses urethra in her scrapbooking. I'll bet that no one else can scrapbook with urethra.
It's so gross.
Let you figure that one out on your own.
I should have.
She might be regretting me doing the voiceover for this, but she's been asking me to help her out with this for a couple of weeks, so we're here doing it. And
I had to restrain myself from using every single swan or geese or duck from Maggie Holmes's collections.
yeah, I can tell that. And kind of just makes me want to go to Portland with all these ducks and geese and birds and stuff. And if you don't know that joke, it's off of Portlandia, which is hilarious, by the way. And
Definitely watch it.
Yep, they talk about in Portland, if you slap a bird on something, it's art. And so if you've ever been to Portland, you'll totally understand that. Where,
ooh, what am I doing now?
yeah, now she's putting it in a box. Are you mailing it to somebody?
No. I'm sprinkling gold Heidi Swap color shine on there.
And where does Heidi Swap get her color shine?
From leprechauns, of course.
Interesting. I would have never guessed. So Heidi Swap, whoever you are, thank you for sharing your leprechaun bounty with my wife.
And that's it.
That's it.
I've got some close-ups.
Okay, I guess we're done now. So I've done my duty, and
Your duty.
I've done my duty, and I enjoyed this. I always enjoy it when I'm spending time with you. So this was good. And
This is him convincing himself that it was good.
it's totally that. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now and say, go visit Portland.
Or like and subscribe to our channel.
And like and subscribe to her channel. Do both of those things and you will not be sorry. Portland is a wonderful city, and liking and subscribing to her channel is a wonderful idea.
And stay tuned for the next episode of Where You Should Visit. All right. Bye, you guys.